Y'all double tap my screen. These people trading on each other already, Band-Aid gang. We done got them scared. They scared of us, Band-Aid gang. They done try to switch up the whole narrative. It's your boy C-Dub, Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying, and I said, damn. With the real angel in this month. Y'all get in here and hit my like button, man. Don't come up in here sabotaging shit. And make sure you don't touch nothing that don't belong to you. Y'all get up in my live, man. We got these people telling on themselves, man. We got, even the people know the truth. Even the people know the truth, gang. Y'all pay attention to the thumbnail. What's up, my boss? I see you, my boy.
Hey, my boss.
We said we come to step on your favorite president. We come to step on your favorite president. We come to step on your goddamn whatever you voted for. We come to step on them. We come to step on your Republican Party. My boss, I'm going to get you a Richo next time you pop up. We stepping on people. We stepping on them. Double tap the screen when you come up in here. We run this YouTube. We didn't went on live, y'all, just the other day, and they didn't change their whole narrative. But we was a step ahead of them. We got these people scared, Band-Aid gang. Double tap my screen. We promise to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me, Band-Aid. Everything you see is alleged here on this channel under Act 107. That's because we only got to follow by the proper guidelines. We the #1 steppers on YouTube. Hit that like button, gang. Let's go.
Former Chief of Staff of ICE and Customs and Border Patrol counterterrorism official. I want to get your reaction to what we've seen there in Minneapolis.
Yeah, thanks for having me. What I saw, I know there's a lot of sort of adjudicating this event in the social media and the public, but when you step back,
we the reason why he won this case.
You see a chaotic situation. I know what Chief Bavino has said over the last.
He said when you watch it, you see a chaotic situation. He didn't say you see people out there helping nobody. He didn't say that. This is a former ICE agent. He said it's a chaotic situation.
24 hours or so about this being an operation focused on criminal that was in that community. The sort of operation itself then needs to be assessed, because coming in with sort of that armored vehicle and the sort of
they came in with an intimidation tactic. They came in with iron vehicles. They came in there. They didn't want no peace. They came in there letting you know it was a problem. That's what this man is trying to explain to y'all before we get to the video. Double tap my screen. Let's go.
Scope. Typically going after convicted criminals, that would not have been the case. There would have been more surveillance and focused targeting of an individual that may be a public safety threat. But what I saw on the ground there is a lot of fear within the community.
What he telling you is what he saw. What he telling you is what he saw. We got him running now. We got him running now, Band-Aid gang. They running now.
You see chaos and all of those things mixed with uncertainty, both between what the expectation is for federal law enforcement at the moment from the public's view, but also the expectation between federal law enforcement.
They didn't cut off these people internet. They didn't cut off these people internet. Not only is ICE out there, they got ICE outside right now. They tried to come in and bring the bad weather in with them too, and thought that they was gonna fool us. Make sure your internet don't go off and so people don't tip in. Y'all get up in my live stream, man. Y'all get up and hit my motherfucking live button, bruh. Share my live out. Y'all get in here. We got 4 in the building. Double tap the screen. Hit that super chat. Donate to the channel. It's your boy C-Dub. I ain't said a word, but we got these people scared, Band-Aid gang. They done went and turned off your internet. They done turned off your internet. They done made sure your wires freeze and all that type of stuff right now, so they can mess up the algorithms, so they can hide what's going on with them Epstein files.
Clearly, Border Patrol is now becoming an interior immigration enforcement agency.
Y'all get here.
And there needs to be a great deal of transparency, not only on this investigation, which needs to be unbiased and needs to be multi-pronged and have a large-scale review.
We got 4 in the building. Let's run it up, man.
Now, what is Border Patrol?
We run you too.
To carry out their use of force, and how they will interact with other law enforcement agencies.
Y'all think all them people out there standing out there for no reason at all? They standing out there because what happened to Renee Good? Y'all forget this all started off with what happened to Renee Good. You had the people down there all protesting. And not only was that, they was doing illegal acts down there Breaking the law when they supposed to be the law. Double tap my screen, gang. These people supposed to be the law, but they down there breaking the law. And now they mad at us. They mad at Band-Aid Gang because we the #1 on YouTube and we showed the people the real facts. They done tried to change their game off the dribble. We on their ass. Let's go.
You can imagine a situation there on the ground where there was not, I mean, clearly there was 9 to 10 to a dozen Border Patrol officers that did not use lethal force and one that did. Assessing that sort of decision.
That's what you got to get the bad apple out the crew. You know, it's always one bad apple that's in the crew. One live wire, one that don't want to follow the protocol. So y'all got to make sure y'all get them people psychologically trained. What's going on, Jay Parker? I see you, my boy. Hit that like button since you just came in. We got 8 in the building. These people down there starting fires. Do y'all know we about to be a revolution in America right now, man? This is what they practice in martial law. They trying to bring in that new world order. They trying to bring in the new world order and capitalize the banking system. See, they trying to capitalize the banking system. They trying to fool y'all people like everything was all good, but on the back end, they trying to hide their money. They trying to hide their money, gang. They trying to hide them children that they got running up in them tunnels down there, what they had down on Epstein House. Hit that like button, gang. We right here.
Making in that specific moment needs to be assessed, but the overall way in which that these operations are being carried out, are they in the public safety interest? Are they being carried out legally under legal authorities with probable cause? Are agents using sort of...
Y'all think these people out here protesting for nothing, walking out in the cold? Walking out in the cold? They ain't got no food in Walmart. These people outside putting in their groundwork. They got boots on the ground because of what happened to Renee Good all stemmed off and it turned into what happened to Alex Pratt. Let's go, gang.
Tactics that are proportional to the threats that they're seeing on the ground.
We beat you.
Other ways that law enforcement can go carrying out these duties, protecting our communities and sort of executing sort of...
We got the real footage in slow motion coming up next.
Instead of in this manner that incites chaos and promotes protests and violence. This is not the way. We all know very clearly that the public, we have had an immigration system that has been broken. But now we have operations that seem to be just as broken. And we have to step back from this moment.
Now, Jason, we just heard from a Minnesota state senator calling for ICE to leave Minneapolis. How are federal agents typically trained?
They want them people to leave.
Local law
enforcement. They want them people to leave.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. And one,
we got 10 in the building. They want them people to leave.
In the use of
we
force
made
policy
these people change up, Band-Aid Gang.
You know, clearly that has changed.
Double tap my screen.
On the ground, your question is a breakdown in cooperation and coordination and community.
They had another man sitting down there on the ground on another live earlier we was watching. They tried to block us from the algorithm. What's up, gang? What's up, gang? No, but I'm from up north and I'm from the West Coast, gang. Hit that like button since you got so many questions. I answer your question if that like button go up one time. I answer your questions when y'all hit that like button. It's absolutely a shithole. And see, what's making it worse, gang? What's making it worse down there? Because ICE won't leave. ICE won't leave. If ICE leave, then the people will take their ass in the house. If they'll leave, we'll leave. These people trying to sabotage us. Now we got them running scared because we got the video that we gonna show. We got the video in slow motion. Ain't no way that they can get out of what they just did to Alex. Ain't no way they can get away from what they did for Alex. We gonna have justice for Alex. Double tap my screen. Collab said, don't be dumb. What is making this the way it is because local authorities will not cooperate with the feds. Idiots. I said, damn, what's going on, Marcella? We the #1 on YouTube. Y'all smash my like button and stop coming over here trying to sabotage my channel. Now y'all just mad because we just ran it up 2,000 views on the last video we just did. So we stand to come step on your favorite president. We come to step on your president because he trying to hide them Epstein files. Now they gonna have your wires freeze up in the morning. You gonna wake up and your wires gonna be froze up in the morning and your internet ain't gonna be working. Your internet ain't gonna be working. What's up? Speak with your girl Marcella. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel because you know she dropping gems too. Marcella, drop your link in my chat. We got Band-Aid gang all over here. I work for YouTube. YouTube told me to get out here and spread the word. Let's go, gang.
With not only state and local law enforcement, with immigration enforcement agencies, but also federal law enforcement as a whole. You know, how is the FBI and DEA?
Marcella said they gonna cut off our communications. Exactly what they came and did. They thought they was coming to play with you. They said you play with ICE, we gonna bring in the ICE. You gonna play with ICE? They brought in the ICE. They trying to knock your YouTube out so they can reprogram your channel. They trying to reprogram your mind and reprogram your channel. We got 15 in the building. Run my likes up, gang. Stop playing with me. They trying to mess your life up. See, they know what's going on with them Epstein files. You know, as soon as this man got shot, the weather came in. They trying every other tactic that they can to make money off you. They trying to switch the narrative. Hit my like button, man. Don't Whip said what? Internet don't be work. I want to support you, but you too dumb. You ain't got to support me, gang. You ain't gave me no money. Hit my like button. That's all I asked you. I don't need your support. You need people like me to get out here on this internet and keep you woke. Double tap my screen,
that are
gang.
now involved in civil immigration enforcement. Are they training with CBP? And
Butthole said what? Butthole said where my TikTok at? What happened to your TikTok, butthole? Butthole, what happened to your TikTok, gang? I'm about to show y'all the video. I told y'all I was just gonna bend the block and come right back. I told y'all we was coming right back after I edited the video so everybody can see everything that we need to see to know what these people down there doing in Minnesota and how they trying to switch the narrative. Somebody had to get shot again just so they can hide the Epstein files. Just so they can hide some more money. These people down there hiding money from you. And that's why them people down in Minnesota got boots on the ground, stepping on that concrete, putting in work out there in the weather. It don't matter what it is, just so you people that's on here right now trying to sabotage my channel can have some justice. Hit my like button. Let's go, gang.
These sort of enforcement operations.
We just ran up 2,000 views a couple hours ago because these people be listening to me. These people know that I run YouTube. They know everything that I say is the truth. We got them running. They backpedaling, Band-Aid gang. They finna backpedal. Double tap my screen. We got 21 people up in here. Hit my like button, man. And don't come over here and sit in the bushes. If you gonna sit in the bushes, I'll give you a plastic bag so you can pick up some leaves. I run YouTube. I'm the one that got them backpedaling. I'm the one that had the best video before these people try to come change it on the news. Hit the like button.
To look out for the safety of the public, but also to look out for the safety of the officers themselves, because they have been directed to carry out what we see are quote arrests.
We got 26 in the building. Stop playing with us.
These on-street operations. Are they being given the best training and capabilities, and sort of what procedures are they following that are unified across agencies? All those things need to be questioned.
So the question at hand right now is, what could help de-escalate?
What's up, Damon? I see you, my boy.
Now.
Watch the dough. Watch the dough. Make sure them haters don't come up in here, gang.
We need to get back to the place where we have to begin to start rebuilding trust. And under the current operations and focus of a lot of political appointees, I don't see where that's going to happen in the near term.
Exactly. He said the right thing. Ain't no way you're going to get trust back. Ain't no way you're going to be trust back after 2 people was unalived in the streets of Minneapolis. How you going to get trust back? January 31st, they want to cut benefits, gang. Did you hear what Speak with Marcella said? January 31st, they want to cut back benefits. We stepping on your favorite president right now as we speak. And we got boots on the ground. Now I'm about to put this video up. We stepping on your favorite president. Hit my like button. We on here. We putting in. We work. We got YouTube on lock. We got YouTube on lock. And they mad about it. And they mad about it. Double tap my screen. Show me that you got love and respect for my channel. Otherwise than that, somebody sent you over here to try to mess up my algorithms. They trying to come mess up our algorithms, Band-Aid gang. Double tap that screen. Now they already switching up on each other. Now this is an ICE agent already telling you that they doing something wrong down there. He don't agree with their behavior that's going on down there. So what we did, get up in here. What we did was show it down. Ain't no way what we about to show y'all right now. The man was executed. The man was executed. Before we get into our commentary, we got them on their back pedal. They backpedaling. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, Band-Aid gang. Let's show them what they done did wrong. Let's show them what they did wrong, Angel. Double tap my screen. We just uploaded. We just uploaded it. We just uploaded it. That's why we the #1 people on YouTube right there. This is why we the best on YouTube. This is why we the best on YouTube. Hit my like button. I'm finna show y'all. Put a 1 in my chat if y'all ready to get to the meat and potatoes. We ain't got to live like this. We came over here and broke this. We the ones that broke this. We the ones when we came up on here and put it in slow motion so y'all can see. Step by step, in slow motion. The execution of Alex Craig. Now watch this. Double tap. Let's go, gang. Now we got you. We beat y'all. Watch this. Now there go the gun, gang. We didn't mark the gun. Now look, boom, there go the gun, gang. Now we finna slow motion. Right here, gang. Right here, his gun is taken. Bam. The gun is out. Right there. See, this is why we the #1 on YouTube. Get out them buttons. This is why we the #1 on YouTube. It said in slow motion, you got to see it. We got 29 in the building. Double tap my screen. At this point, the man got a holster right there for his weapon. Y'all see that? This is where his weapon was taken from him. At this point, there is no weapon. After this point, this man was shot 10 times. Double tap my screen, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. I don't care who try to come over here and try to switch the narrative. What's up, Big Butter? We see you. We see you. Right now, look at that Band-Aid gang. He has no weapon. They just snatched his weapon. Let's go. Let's do it again. We got the best video on YouTube. Look. The gun is removed. There go the weapon. Look, the gun, look. Look where they snatch his weapon at. Right here, they finna snatch it. Boom, right there. Y'all just seen that. We got the #1 video on YouTube. Y'all go over there and get them watered down ass videos that they giving y'all on YouTube. Because they don't want y'all to see, because they work for them. We don't work for them. We work for ourselves. And it's called Band-Aid Gang. Make sure you get your Band-Aid and get some of them perks so you know you official and you know you loyal. So when we blow up and finish taking over YouTube, you can say you witnessed the whole thing. We got 30 in the building. Double tap my screen. We trending right now. We trending. We got the trending videos over here right now. Everybody, the 30 people over here, now you can go back to your auntie and your sister and them and your cousin them and say, oh, I was over there on Band-Aid Gang channel. Some dude over there be talking loud. I don't know if that's part of his character or nothing, but that dude over there, he over there telling the truth. Something about that boy I like. The boy don't bite his tongue. The boy ain't biased, but the boy know how to goddamn it rock a show. I said, damn. That man ain't got no gun. Now look. They messed up, Band-Aid Gang. Look at that. The gun is removed. Now look what we get. Now you seen that. Bam. Stop playing with us. We got the #1 video over here. Look right here. I put it in slow motion. Look. Right now, look what they watch. The gun is gone. Bam. 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 They shot him 10 times. Now answer that, Band-Aid Gang. Marcella, tell him about me. Tell him that we the #1 on YouTube. Exactly. Santano, just for having a weapon, gang. But here's the catch. This why y'all come over here and rock with me. And they gonna try to do something. They gonna try to play with my algorithms, gang. They've been trying to play with my algorithms. The Somalians and illegals don't give 2 shits about his white ass. Of course they're not. But America do. Because if we let this happen in our country by the people that supposed to protect and serve us, this could be you, gang. This ain't about, I don't give a damn about what them Somalians done stole. I'm worried about when I walk outside of my house, or if I call the police on somebody, that they don't come switch on me. I might call them and they start asking me for my ID. I'm looking at these motherfuckers like, man, I called them on this motherfucker, and you came over here asking me about me? If y'all don't stop this shit right now, you gonna call the police and they gonna come question you. Fuck you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. You gonna end up calling the police. Oh, you gonna call the police and tell them that somebody just broke in your neighbor house, and they gonna come over there asking you for all your ID, wanting to search your house if we don't stop this shit. Let's go, gang. Now look, we got them. We beat you. Look. The weapon is removed. I got him again. They can't hide it from me. They can't hide it from us, gang. Look. Look at this weapon. They about to take it. Right there. Right there is where they took the weapon. So all you dick handling ass people out there, oh, I'm going to just go over there and dick handle. You can't dick handle over here, gang. You can't hold nobody penis over here. This ain't the, I'm going to just hold whole ice penis today. We ain't holding that dick, bruh. This ain't the whole dick channel. This ain't the, oh, I didn't see it channel. You saw it. You saw it. We brought it to you. Let's go. Look, we gonna make sure it resonate. Look, here it go again. The gun is removed right there. Boom, the gun removed. Boom. And I got some more shit for you. Because the sad thing about it, Band-Aid Gang, thank you for the heart. See, my team rock with me. Man, let's get them likes up, gang. Let's get them likes up. Y'all gonna come over here and just sit around in my chat, man. You just can't come around here and sit around in my chat, man. And not to even just hit the like button. Hit my like button. Show me you appreciate the footage that I went and got you. Y'all people tell me y'all done went and watched the news on 1,000 channels and y'all ain't seen no footage like this. Don't come up in here lying to me. What's up, Barry? I see you, gang. JM, I see you. JM, MJ, I see you. Band-Aid Gang see you. We watch everything. My whole team watch everything. You done went on all these YouTube channels and you done saw all these politicians and all these people that work for the government sit there and tell you some fuckboy ass story, right? Show you a video in fast motion that you can barely catch what the hell is going on. We run YouTube. We the ones that brought you the video. You done went, you gonna still watch the same story if somebody else don't get unalived again. I think somebody gonna get unalived again, gang. I think they gonna unalive somebody again, gang. Allegedly. I think allegedly they gonna unalive somebody again, Band-Aid gang. If they don't get out of that state right now, somebody gonna get unalived again with this type of behavior. Thank you for the hearts. Run it up. Run my likes up, gang. We got 11 likes with 26 people in here. That shit just not adding up. Now let's continue. I got more. Look. You cannot beat what he did. Look, I'm going to pause it. Bam. Ain't no way at this point in time his weapon is not on his body. Right? This man right here. This man right here is going to tell on this man. All of them going to tell on each other. What's up, Diamond Gang? Diamond, I went live so they could see this whole full screen real quick. Diamond brought me the video. Diamond that you see, Diamond Gang down there with the heart, she brought the Band-Aid Gang the video. And I took it and I slowed it down even better than these people sit here and try to give you that watered down shit. So now look, gang. Right here, the weapon is taken from his body. Right here. Bam, it's gone. Y'all seen the weapon gone. After this man was shot 10 times, gang. Look, they gonna show it again. Look, we showing it again. Right here, look. Watch it, right? Weapon gone, and he ain't even shot yet. Bam, we beat you. We beat you. We run you too. Ain't no way that they can, if they walk away from this, tell me what you gonna do then. Tell me what you gonna do then. Tell me what you gonna do then. Don't come back running to my channel trying to find some more information. Don't come back over here to my channel trying to come back and find some more information so you can take over to the ops. They trying to take our style. They trying to take our shit, Band-Aid Gang. Now look, they can't get out of this one. Look, watch this. Look good. Pay attention. The weapon gone, and he haven't even shot yet. The weapon was gone, and he hasn't even shot yet. But when he shot that weapon, it was 10 shots after they removed the firearm. Now you tell me something ain't wrong with that. You tell me that them people shouldn't be out there protesting. You know, them people out there protesting for your rights. Before you get mad, before these people that's coming out of the bushes get mad, them people down there is protesting so you can have some kind of rights. So you can have some kind of rights. So you can have the right to carry a weapon. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up. Like Diamond Gang said, we need to look up the definition for domestic terrorism. Really, because it was not that. Look it up, Angel Gang.
What is it?
Domestic terrorism.
Just type that in.
Yep, we typing in what is domestic terrorism. We about to look up what domestic terrorism is. Donate to the channel like my gang said.
What is domestic?
Terrorism. There's no way. Now they gonna try to slide with what happened to Renee Good. But they not gonna get away with what happened with this one. They not gonna get away, Band-Aid Gang, because we not gonna let them. We not gonna let them get away. Let's go. Watch the weapon get pulled out right there. And that man ain't even shot yet, but he shot 10 times. Look, gang. He shot 10 times, gang. The weapon pulled out. Y'all seen it. Stop acting like you didn't see it. Don't nobody come in my chat with no bull crap acting like they didn't see it. Y'all saw it. If you saw the weapon removed. So let's look it up.
Domestic terrorism involves violent criminal acts
You gotta say it
committed.
louder.
Okay, the meaning of domestic terrorism is domestic terrorism involves violent criminal acts committed by individuals or groups within the U.S. to further ideological
Ideological.
goals stemming from domestic influences such as political, religious, social, racial, or environmental factors without foreign direction. These acts aim to intimidate civilians or influence government policies.
Bingo. Did y'all hear that? We gonna read it again. Violent criminal acts committed by individuals. This is what a domestic terrorism is. They creating violent acts, criminal acts by an individual or a group of people. Don't you see the group of people that's creating violent acts? None of the ICE agents have been shot. Hey, Tara, what's up, gang? What's up, EJ? Look, we the #1 on YouTube. Look, gang, they said, look, so domestic terrorism, this is what the definition is. Violent criminal acts committed by individuals. Individuals or groups within the U.S. In the U.S. Who has committed crimes, Band-Aid Gang, in the U.S. at this time? Crimes have been committed by a government, I don't know how many times, right, Band-Aid Gang? What's up, Bird Vision? I see you. So look, listen to this, gang. Individuals or groups within the U.S. So the only groups that have been, not crimes, these people are unaliving people, Band-Aid Gang. This is worse than a crime. Unaliving is worse than a crime to me, gang. I don't know about you. You can't bring nobody back. That's more than a crime to me. Now, this is what domestic terrorism is. So it says, within the U.S., to further ideological goals stemming from domestic influences, such as political, religious, social, racial, or environmental factors without foreign direction. These
you for
acts.
becoming a member, Tierra.
Thank you, Tierra, for becoming a member. We got to get 7 more members before we do this exclusive live, gang, that we are going to expose sex trafficking. Did I mention that? It's some people that I've been laying on that's doing sex trafficking. And I got them. And we gonna watch them in real time. So y'all make sure y'all get that Band-Aid on your channels. Go ahead and pay for it. We got another member. And I'm telling you, I got this. These acts aim to intimidate civilians. Did y'all hear that? These acts aim to intimidate civilians or influence government policies. That's terrorism. We beat you. Yeah, we beat you. Yeah, we kicked you in your motherfucking ass. We kicked you in your ass. Boy, we done knocked the rubber out the elastic in your motherfucking drawers. Ah, they mad. Bring it back, Angel. What up, Cupcake? We run YouTube. Did y'all hear that? The same shit that they telling us that terrorists are doing, that's what they are. Deflection. It looked like we got deflection here, Band-Aid Gang. Because it says these acts of terrorism, what? Acts of terrorism Acts of terrorism aims to intimidate civilians. We beat you. We beat you. We beat you. Oh, I don't even know what he think he reading over here. I'm reading what you wrote. I'm reading the definition. I'm reading the definition. And it says, at the end of the definition, dope fiends, the act aims to intimidate civilians. We are the civilians. The acts to intimidate us. They down there in Minnesota, Minneapolis, intimidating us. Intimidating us. No, 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 no. The truth, W1M. I don't know what W1M, gang. I don't know what that is, gang. He says, you're wrong. If the government in Minneapolis would allow ICE into the jail to make the arrest, why wouldn't they need to be out trying to capture them? First of all, you got to go back, gang. You just can't come over here to my channel and not done your homework. Now, we going to respect that. See, you sabotaging, gang. You sabotaging the channel. See, what you did was, you didn't understand that, first and foremost, to visit the jails, the men that they were looking for had already been incarcerated. The men that they were looking for, that they claiming that stole some money, billions of dollars is what they said, gang. Don't come over here on my channel trying to sabotage. We already 2 steps ahead of y'all, man. I told you we run YouTube. This our work. As Cornelius said, this my work. This our work. This our work. What's up, gang? We run this shit. I promise you. Look at this, gang. They can't. We beat them. We beat them. Look. The weapon is removed from him. I even got some more stuff to show y'all while we run YouTube. We got a new member to the channel, gang. Terry Davis, thank you. We got members, people coming in, membering up. Because they know look at it. Look, look, look. Look, they take the weapon right here. And it's on the holster. You can't deny that. You can't deny that. Boom. If that's me, that's what you call intimidation. We just read it. We just read it. We going by the facts. We going black and white. These acts, this is what, if you go, everybody, go look up domestic terrorism and what it involves. Go look it up, what it involves. They got it highlighted for the blind people. They should have put it in Braille, because some of you motherfuckers pretending like y'all blind. So we should have put it so your ass can read it in Braille. Hold on, gang. Here go another one. Violent criminal acts committed by individuals or a group within the U.S. Who is the group within the U.S., Band-Aid Gang? Who is the group in the U.S. that's down there throwing tear gas on people? ICE. This is what domestic terrorism is. This is what they trying to say that the people that they looking for is going to do. Thank you, my boss, becoming a member. We need 5 more members, and I'm going to set the live stream to show you guys real human sex trafficking that haven't been caught yet, but I'm going to show y'all what they doing, how they sex trafficking. That's what we going to talk about. And that story, when we talk about it, we going down the rabbit hole. If I promise you, we need 10, 20 will be fine. But 10 people that's going to subscribe to the channel, I will be setting the thumbnail for my members only to be able to watch human sex trafficking on what these people are doing, what Donald Trump and them are doing. Violent criminal acts committed by individuals or groups within the U.S. to further ideologize the goals, such as political. They trying to change your mind with their political views. They want you to have their same political views, gang. They want you to have their same belief. Religious. That's when it comes to religious. Or social beliefs. Or their social beliefs without foreign direction. So they don't want to hear nothing from no foreign country. No nothing. Don't go over there. Don't listen to nothing what they got to tell you. They want you to listen to them. These acts are intended to intimidate. Intended to intimidate civilians. Influence government policies. or affect government conditions through mass destruction. Through mass destruction. This don't sound like the people in Minneapolis, Minnesota to me. This don't sound like the people in Minneapolis, Minnesota to the Band-Aid gang. Who sent you, nickel? I run YouTube with my Band-Aid gang. Subscribe to the channel. They called those people domestic terrorists. So now you got knowledge. Michael. He says, sounds like Chicago to everyone. Listen to this, gang. Stay on what I'm talking about, what you reading right here when you came over here and you said this was some boof boff. No, we bringing you facts. There's your domestic terrorism involves of. Right there. We ain't got to live like this, y'all. We ain't got to live like this, y'all. We ain't got to, them people down there committing, they having violence. Everything you see right here is what you see is happening in Minnesota, but it's being done by the people that supposed to be protecting the people. That's what it's happening by. And not only that, they're being unalived. They don't got unalived in here, do it. But they didn't took it to the next level because they unaliving people down there. I said, damn. I said, damn. This why the people come over to my channel. Y'all been over there watching them watered down people on the news that want to keep getting their ratings up, showing you these half watered down ass videos. Nah, we gonna cut it off. We ain't got time to play them games. The people want to know from us. We gonna slow it down, and you know what? They got the tools to do that shit. Look how late they did it. We did it yesterday. Let's go, gang. What's up, Mike Conrad? What's up, Mike? I see you, my boy. Look, now right here, this is important. This is important. Double tap my screen or I'm going to get you up out of here. Double tap my screen or we going to get you up out of here. Thank you. My likes match them views because it don't take no. We got ways to see who didn't hit that like button or not. And we'll get you up out of here. Now look at this, gang. Watch this. I did it again. We beat you again, gang. Look, watch me. Thank you. We got ways to figure out who hitting the like button. Now, right here. Y'all know who that is? Y'all know who that is? You know who that is? That's Alex. That's Alex Pritt right there, gang. That's Alex right there. Guess what he doing right there, gang? Guess what he doing right there, Diamond Gang, Band-Aid Gang? He is trying to save another woman. Not one woman did he try to save. He tried to save 2 women. Oh, we about to do them all type of ways tonight. Tell them that we run YouTube. Look at this. He is holding another woman trying to protect her right here. And then he goes over here and try to protect her. They don't want to show y'all that. They don't want to show y'all that. Protect a woman. Protecting a woman. Say it again, Diamond. He came down there to protect another woman. Cupcake said, when did we move behind the wall? And when did we become a communist country? Because that is what I'm feeling like right now. He put a plenary, however that mean, Mike. It's all part of the plan, all part of the New World Order, the Norvus Ordo Seclorum. It's on your dollar bill with the rest of the witchcraft that you see on the back of that motherfucker. With the rest of the witchcraft you see on the dollar bill. We run this. We run you too. That man came right here and he's holding this woman, Band-Aid gang. Not one woman, and this woman was sprayed with mace, and she tried to help this woman. This woman tried to help that woman. Ain't that a damn shame? They unalive him, she gets shoved, and she's still trying to help her. And he was still trying to help her. Ain't that a damn shame? I already know my replay game gonna be strong. Look what they did, gang. Look. He tried to help her. Look. He's holding her, helping her. He sees him try to attack her. This man is helping two women at the same time. Y'all want to talk about that, though. Y'all want to talk about that, though. They didn't even tell you that on the news. You two tell these people to come get me, hire me on the news, gang. To sum it up, Cupcake said, it involves acts dangerous to human life that violates federal or state laws. Federal or state laws. Act of terrorist. Who are the terrorists? Who are the terrorists? Report y'all ass to the principal's office. Come her. Short for come her. We beat you. Now look. See, it's sad when you see it in slow motion. His weapon is removed. Look at him. He's saving a woman. He's saving her. Holding her. Watches this man push her and comes to help her. He comes to help her. And then he tries to help. They sprayed him. Look. They sprayed him twice. And then she comes over and tries to help her. He's affected by the spray. He is affected by the spray. Stop playing with us. You tell that to somebody else. Look, he's saving this woman. He trying to help this woman. Then he tries to help that woman. He reacted off. It was wrong for that man to push that lady like that. You seen how he stepped in. You seen how he stepped in. We losing too many good people in America today. We lost a man for trying to save the person that brings life into this earth, onto this planet. You mother effers are wrong. To even try to defend ICE, to even try to come sabotage my chat with that bullshit you talking. We beat you. I promise I haven't watched any news on this. I only know about when I'm over here. I deal with crime, killing, and stuff every day. Work. So I don't watch the news. That's what Cupcake said. We got people over here that work for the law, and they know the law is not being done the right way. The people protesting are protecting illegals. That has nothing to do with it. What about the people that have lost their lives, no matter what they come down there to do, the job they do, but they are unaliving people in the process, Michael? They are unaliving people in the process. Let's be mindful. The truth say they losing too many people in Chicago. This is going on in Chicago. We didn't even know this was going on. See, they only televised certain shit. I think they televised this shit and showed that unaliving just so we can go at a panic, just so this could happen, just so they can hide what was going on with the Epstein files. Exactly, Damon. They was out of pocket. Let's continue. Look, he gets sprayed. Ain't it crazy? Ain't nobody sitting up here talking about this was wrong. You know the sad part about it? That you get people that come to your live streams ignoring what happened with this man, steady sticking up for a president who got dementia, who's worried about himself, who don't give a F about you. He just walked on the thing and flicked off everybody in the country. How could you stick up for a man that did that? How could you? I dare you. I dare you try to come to my channel and try to convince me that what happened to this man and what happened to Renee Good was by law. If we allow this stuff to continue to happen, then it's going to be a lot more of us laying face down or back down, face in the sky in the streets. Make a choice. Make a choice to either stand up about it, have a positive mind state and know what's right from wrong. How dare you come into my chat and say that it was right for that man to lose his life or Renee to lose his life? That means you the devil. That means that you the devil and we don't want you here. That means you have no empathy, no sympathy for nobody's soul. You need to get on your knees and talk to that man upstairs. Don't come talk to me because I can't save your soul. Only person I can save is mine. I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of the Lord. Don't you come over here on my channel acting like you goddammit did not see what happened, defending an ICE agent that just took somebody's life. That means I don't want you on my channel. I don't want to meet you in public because you might steal something from me. You might steal something from me. I don't want you in my channel. We run YouTube. We run YouTube. Now hit my like button. I got people over here loving my channel, loving what I'm doing because I don't do nothing but I will put in work to go back and make sure that I give you guys the right information before I give you the wrong information. I take my time. I miss a whole live, a whole day before I get on my channel and put out some bullshit. I take the time out. Okay, I'm gonna go and reschedule this live because I feel like, I ain't got what my people need. I ain't come here to be no motherfucking false information giving fake news. Donald Trump, I got a receding hairline and I got a goddamn toupee that's receding. A receding ass toupee hairline because I was in a rush. Now hit my like button. Subscribe to my channel. They mad, they trying to sabotage the channel. I ain't staying on here but about an hour, that's what I said. And I meant it. Because I got a live to set up tomorrow with my gang. I got a little bit of this left and we finna play this all the way out. He came to save that woman. And then look, anybody that's in my chat, I'm about to send my video out to CNN News because I got this video. Yeah, I got this. I beat you motherfuckers. Boy, I kicked you in your ass. I didn't even put the video out. And we ain't even piped up on their ass yet, gang. We doing this from an 18-wheeler, gang. We about to go home and tighten their ass up. all my people with them wrenches, tighten their ass up. I said, damn. Come over here trying to sabotage my channel. And watch my mods tighten your ass up because they got them wrenches. They gonna tighten your motherfucker. Boy, they gonna tighten your ass up. You come over here with that bullshit. They gonna knock you straight out the chat. They gonna tighten your ass up. So when I hear my mods, I'm gonna tell my mods, tighten their ass up real quick with that wrench. That wrench built to tighten your ass up. Diamond Gang, Band-Aid Gang, we run YouTube. We got the best information. We got the best videos. We the ones that show what happened in the cookie shop. Long live Dolph. Long live Dolph. Long live Dolph. We the one that showed you it was 3-4 people in that damn cookie shop. Ask them who did it when they unalived young Dolph, Adolph Thornton. Tell them who the ones that spotted who unalived Adolph Thornton. How they came in there and set up Adolph Thornton. We did. Tell them why we just sitting back in the cut right now, finna drop another video, long live Dolph, Adolph Thornton, when we finna drop some more shit on y'all ass. Pay attention to my channel. This ain't all about no motherfucking goddamn what's going on. This all about justice for people losing their lives. Hit my like button. We got Jerron Ingram. I ain't forgot you, Cupcake. We finna drop some more gems on Dolph. I've been laying over in the bushes in Memphis. Who went down to Memphis and put their feet on the ground? We did. Go look at my videos. We the ones went down there to Cascada in Memphis and put foot on the ground. We did. We beat you. This ain't my first rodeo. We run YouTube. It's a new sheriff in town. And his name's C-Dub. Now hit my like button. And stop playing with my game before they tighten your ass up. We run YouTube. I say it again. We run YouTube. If you came over here on the humbug and God sent you over here then. God sent you over here then. I'm putting the thumbnail tomorrow. Oh, we on goddamn it, Yo Gotti's ass. We on they ass, gang. We'll sit in the cut for a minute before we hit their ass. They done set back the Mo 3 trial. They done set back all these trials. Because they still playing with us, because these people going down to the White House and making deals with Donald Trump so he can own their shit. To keep them out of jail. We run YouTube. We ain't even got home into the real studio yet. We doing this from the truck. We finna pipe up. Now hit my like button. Stop playing with my game before we tighten your ass up. These people that went down here and they done did this man wrong. And we gonna make sure it's justified. We gonna make sure it's justified. We run YouTube. Look at the mace. We run YouTube. We put arrows, we put mace, we put the words right there because we watch everything. Don't watch me, watch my feet. Let's do it, gang. Look, they sprayed that man that way. Then they gonna hit him again. Look, they hit him again. He ain't even worried. If he was bringing arm, if he was trying to harm an ICE agent, tell me why when this man sprayed him, he didn't run. Look at him. Do this look like a man that's trying to fight an ICE agent? Or does this look like a domestic terrorist? That man looked like a domestic terrorist. Not this man. Hit my like button. You trying to tell me this man is a domestic terrorist? And you telling me this woman is a domestic terrorist? You telling me this woman is a domestic terrorist? Get the fuck out of here. And go find somebody else YouTube channel to sabotage. Because you ain't sabotaging nothing over here. We'll knock the rubber out the elastic in your motherfucking drawers. Well, I think I'm going to just come over here and tell a story. You ain't no telling no story. This ain't the Three Little Pigs, nigga. I'm going to just come over here and just try to say something that doesn't make sense. Hopefully I can stall them out. You're not going to stall us out. Let's go over there and see. Go over there and see if you can stall this channel out. Nah, they ain't going to stall my channel out.
Hell no.
Ah! Kimberly Cupcake 007, they trying to stall us out. Stall them out, Debo. Stall him out, Debo. Nah, you ain't. Stall him out, Debo. Nah, ain't no stalling. Ain't no stalling me out, bro. Try again later. You know that motherfucker, when your phone say try again later, come back, try again later. This the come back, try again later channel. Oh, I think I'm gonna just go down there and try to stall him. You can't stall me, gang. I'm gonna just go out there and try to distract him so he can stop talking about what he's talking about because he's doing stuff. Nah, hell no. Hell no, this ain't your law firm. Dial 1-800-sucker shit. Ain't no 1-800 sucker shit. We'll kick you in your ass. Well, we'll tighten your ass up over here. We run you too. Cupcake said, y'all been sprayed with mace. I have, and you can't even think straight, much less breathe. And sure as hell can't see. You see what my gang put out here, gang? You can't see. That's why you got the reaction out of him. This woman is still reacting to the mace. She's still reacting. This lady was discombobulated and was still trying to help this lady right here. She was still trying to help this woman right here. That was the beautifulest thing about it, though. All bullshit aside, gang. It was like them people was really trying to help each other, and I admire that. I admire what they did. Lord bless that man's soul. I'm sure that man is in a good place. I am so sure that this man is in a good place. And I know the breath that I'm using in the Most High is going to bless us and bless me for praying to get justice for this man. I don't care about what none of y'all got to say about me. They didn't try to crucify me a many times. But I kept going. Now I promise you, this man was trying to protect the woman. He does not look like a domestic terrorist. This man looks like a domestic terrorist. He has a mask over his face like a domestic terrorist. He has a skull cap over his face like a domestic terrorist. This man over here got a mask on his face like a domestic terrorist. If you look at this man right here with this mask on his face, he looks just like somebody in goddamn it, the Middle East. If you look at this man right here, he look like he's somebody from the Middle East. If you look at this man right here, he look like he's somebody from the Middle East. He look like a domestic terrorist. You look at this man, he looked like he was in Desert Storm. You look at this man, he looked like he was in Desert Storm. You look at this man, he looked like he in Desert Storm. He looked like a domestic terrorist. Do you see it? Because I damn sure do. Them men look like domestic terrorists, some people in Iraq. They got $40,000 bonuses, gang. Those people are getting paid to do what they are doing to the people in Minneapolis. Need I say more? I'm going to show a little bit more and we off to the races and to continue to drop more gems on y'all tomorrow. Let's continue. Let's dig it in. This man was still holding on to that woman. Look how he's still holding on, trying to save that woman. The other woman is trying. Look at her affected by the spray. She's affected by the spray. He still is trying to help this woman. Look at him. He's still holding on to this woman, trying to pick this woman up and help her. He's reaching out to this woman. He is reaching out to this woman. And you come over here trying to sabotage my channel. Fucking crazy. That's one of the most horrifying, unaliving that I've ever seen. And it's a man trying to save two women. Now they gonna get online talking about, oh, he was trying to say because they watching my channel. Because I'm putting this video out tonight. This man tried to save two women. And he's still trying to save a woman. And he was into saving people. That was his job description. Saving people. Look at her. Look how he holding on to the woman. He's still trying to save the woman. They still holding on to him. He's still trying to save the woman. He's still trying to save the woman. And here come the domestic terrorist. The terrorist in our own country. This lady is still trying to help this lady. This lady is trying to help this lady. These people are trying to help each other. She is trying to help this lady. And she has been sprayed with mace. And look at him not even doing a motherfucking thing. Look at him not doing a motherfucking thing. But ready to help this man unalive Alex Pritt. America, you seen it with your own eyes. And we brought it to you. I know my replay game gonna be strong. Pay attention to my community posts. Because my community posts is when I keep my people updated with what's going on. Please make sure that you get your Band-Aid and you get some of them perks so we can go live. And they can't hide it now because I'm on top of their head right now. So when I get 10 members to my channel, I will have my first live that will be showing human sex trafficking, and my whole gang could pay attention because the people that I have in it, I'm going to evaluate you because we're going to have to investigate it so we can turn these people in. Because we're going to turn the people in. So I need 10 members. So I know all my members will be evaluated because the footage that we show and the people that we've been watching these people, we're going to turn them in. So more innocent children do not get hurt. I want to thank you all. My mods, Mike, Diamond Gang, Cupcake, I love you. Thank you, Cupcake. We about to air that video out. I will be posting the thumbnail. We still getting justice for young Dolph. This is the Dolph sector. I am from the Dolph sector, if you do not know. Damon Wayans, The Truth, Conrad, thank you for coming in. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Nurse 59, thank you for the super chat. My boss, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for becoming a member. I love you. Thank you so much. EJ, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Talk with your girl, Marcella. The Truth. EJ, just going through. Tyra, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you guys so much for participating to the channel. Thank you so much for believing in me. Bird Vision, thank you so much for being a good friend. Everybody for coming in, we love you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace and love. It's your boy C-Dub. Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. And I say it damn with the real angel.
Hey.
Hey. Please double tap that screen. And I know it get hard out here, but we all going through the same thing together. And it's called life. And they trying to snow us in. They trying to goddamn it mess up the wire so we can't talk to our family. They trying to switch the narrative. And with that being said, Band-Aid Gang. And we out.